大家掌声有请。
Mr. Voters who walk us through the live demonstration, please welcome.
And I'm back. Distinguished guests, you know, in the first few minutes, we talked a little bit about the tech, and now we're going to talk about the bot compute server, the installation process, and you know how users can participate in the Botchain compute network. The device is not just hardware, right? It is the entry point into the Botchain computing ecosystem. Through it, users can bind devices, connect wallets, activate computing power, track rewards, and withdraw earnings. It forms a complete closed loop from real-world computing power to on-chain settlement. For Botchain, this is not just a server. It is a physical, verifiable gateway into the AI computing network. Step one is hardware setup. Users need a monitor, right? Keyboard, mouse, HDMI cable. After connecting those and powering on the device, all you have to do, boot into the system. So let's do that right now. The setup process is designed to be very simple and accessible, and only basic hardware connection is required to proceed. So I'm going to do this right now. Let's see if it works. Ready? Are we ready? And that's it. That's all you have to do. So, yeah. So, we've activated the system. Now, on first login, users complete the hardware setup and move on to this activation, right? And so the system will automatically boot, I just showed it, and after that, you know, in about 3 to 5 minutes, it comes online, and you can use the environment, right, the desktop environment. And once that's complete, the device becomes, you know, fully functional node, ready to connect to the Botchain network. So yeah, this is the entirety of the installation instructions. I wanted to highlight that. It's very little. So let's go to the mining activation, right? When users can select, in this very simple screen, you know, they can just select mining device mode, and the system automatically connects and checks the device status. And users then enter the mining device key from the card to bind the device, and that's it. You input your bot mainnet wallet address, and it starts making money for you. At this stage, you know, the device officially joins the Botchain computing network and begins contributing to the computing power. So that's what this looks like. It's very not complicated. So yeah, monitoring. So what do you want to do after you turn it on? You want to check how good it's doing, right? So after activation, users can just monitor the performance at any time. You go to the overview dashboard. There's 3 key indicators. You have a mining status there on the left. Then, you know, that basically it confirms if the device is running or not, so that should always be green. Then you have performance monitoring, you know, things like CPU and GPU, usage, you know, all that kind of stuff, bandwidth, etc. And then we have all the logs. So that's the third thing. So that means all the system activity, everything the miner did, all the history, etc. And yeah, these metrics ensure that you get the full transparency and real-time visibility of the device inside of the Botchain network. All right, now we're getting to the part that I think most people are mostly interested in, which is withdrawing your rewards, right? So when you generate these rewards, users can withdraw directly from the mining section. All you have to do is click withdraw, and the system redirects you to the web interface to do so. And then you have the deepen mining page. Users just enter how much they want to withdraw. I want $1,000 for my mining rewards. Okay, great. The mine rewards are transferred immediately to your mainnet wallet, right? And that's kind of the full life cycle, right? We have compute to reward to on-chain settlement. Yeah, that was really it. It's quite simple on purpose, right? So I'm going to go to the closing, and you know, I want want to kind of like contextualize this, right? This is really the full operational loop of the bot compute server. It's like I didn't say very much, and it wasn't very complicated, and that's because it's so easy. I didn't hide it. I didn't hide any complexity or anything like that, right? So you have setup, activation, then you have binding and monitoring, all the way to withdrawal, and that entire process is standardized. It's very simple, as you just saw, and it's executable, right? So you can just go in, start doing that right now. More importantly, it also kind of connects, as again, context, right? Physical devices with computing power, on-chain verification, and your user wallets all in one, right? That's that thing right there. So yeah, it's not just about the infrastructure, right? It's about, turning, with the infrastructure, turning the AI, compute into like a real, verifiable, participatory network and not a closed data center. This is the solution, right? So yeah, that's all for me. Next, we're going to move on to the strategic positioning and ecosystem value of the bot compute server. Thank you so much. That's all from me.
Thank you so much, Alexander. Once again, give it up to Alexander for this amazing demonstration.
好的，感谢今天精彩的分享。
Without further ado, please welcome Mr. Robbie to come on stage. Robbie, Carry Academy trainer. Let's give it up to Robbie. He will continue.
接下来我们有请 Carry Academy 商学院代表 Robbie 先生继续分享，有请。
Okay.
Hello everyone. Hello